So
ROAD.
ROAD.
That's a weird word. It's like jewelry.
Shut up, Tommy boy.
Yeah, how about that intro? Thank you, Mr. McRib, who is a rock star and fan of the show who put that together. I guess we'd call him one of our insects. Phenomenal. This is the Stupid Human Internet Talk Show. Welcome back. Episode 21. We are old enough to drink, and I think I am. I decided I was going to imbibe a little bit today on the show. Why not? It's a happy Wednesday, and down the console for me, I got the Big Mikey P. What's going on, fella? How are you? How's your rash?
Sunny.
Yeah, I know. It's beautiful.
Sunny. I'm going to sun my rash today.
Yeah, that might help.
A little sunlight, a little vitamin D.
Oh, really?
Well, it's nice. We're almost giddy with sunshine.
I know. It's like vitamin D, baby. It's bright. It's not warm enough yet.
It's not quite there, but Jesus Christ, at least it's not snowing.
Right, but it's like, we're broadcasting high and live above the clouds at the Liquid Cloud Lounge in beautiful downtown Rochester, New York. And I got to tell you that if you don't know our weather pattern, we go from midwinter to midsummer in one fell swoop.
It's supposed to be almost 80 degrees next week.
I know, and it's 40 right now.
Well, right now it's spring.
Yeah.
That'll change in
5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, you know what I heard when I first moved to this godforsaken area 25 years ago? They said if you don't like the weather in Rochester, wait 10 minutes because it'll change.
Oh, yeah, there's no question it does.
And that is an axiom for a reason.
Oh, yeah. No, it's absolutely 100%
I mean,
true.
right now, it was 28 degrees this morning. Right now, it's almost 60.
Is it? I thought it was like in the mid-50s.
Yeah.
It's still
It's
chilly. I
almost-
just walked to the store to get those beers, and man, I'm a little...
Your nipples are hard.
I know. Yeah, I could cut diamonds. Thanks for noticing. Oh, speaking of which, I got a gift for you.
Does it have to do with nipples?
No, well, kind of. It does.
You got good gifts usually.
I do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look down to the end of the console. I'll hold it up. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Look at that
Oh,
for
cool.
Big Mikey P, one of our
Yay.
Stupid Humans Internet Talk Show T-shirts.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
I'll throw it down to you. There you
Sweet.
go. Good catch. Yeah. No. So they sent us some samples. That's the new production company that's creating all of our marketing collateral. So if you're interested in picking up any of our swag, stupidhumansinternettalkshow.com. And we will be launching Stoopid 2, where you'll find a link to the Etsy page that sells those pieces for us. We got cups and mugs and fun stuff. But no, I know it's a good-looking shirt, isn't it? Soft cotton.
Yeah,
and
it's a heathered. This is the
Heathered.
heathered look.
Oh, my God. How
I
do
am-
you know that?
Because I am kind of a clothes horse. In case you hadn't noticed.
Well, yeah, I kind of did notice.
Well, I made the switch. See, when I was dating the wife, I was well dressed, like you are in your young 20s.
Yeah.
You're hot. Plus, you're young. You look good in a fucking trash can.
Try.
And so in any case, as years move on and marriage goes on and the pounds pack on, you stop giving a shit. You're like, oh, that T-shirt's got to stand in. Who fucking cares? Doesn't matter.
See, I've been that way since I was mid-20s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, because I went from construction snot clothes into suits, right? And then once I started wearing suits every day for work, I was like, I am never dressing up again.
Yes.
This sucks. Ironing a shirt every morning. And I had to do that all through grammar school and high school, too, because I went to a Catholic high school, so I had to wear a tie, and your shirt had to be ironed.
I had the Canadian tuxedo
What do you call that?
in high school.
Canadian tuxedo.
You never heard of that?
No.
Canadian tuxedo is a jean jacket and ripped up jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Canadian tuxedo, baby.
I have heard that. I thought it was a redneck tuxedo. But
It could be that too, but I like the Canadian tuxedo. I think I might have heard it on Letterkenny, and it just struck me as funny because I was like, that was 70% of my high school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it was either Air Jordans or work boots.
Yep.
Never tied.
No, never. No, and you just clomped them down the hallways.
Exactly. The
Yeah.
only time you
yeah.
tied them is if you were playing basketball.
Yeah, no, yeah, they clomped. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it was the look. I
awful.
mean, at the time, and I remember adults going, what the fuck is wrong with you kids?
If you now look at them,
Yeah.
right?
I'm like, I don't know, but right now you're fucking senile, fat, and old, so fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're the same age as they were when they
Fuck.
criticized you. So,
It's so true.
yeah.
These kids nowadays, we're going to be the generation, though, that we're going to be the old fucks in the nursing homes that are partying like mad and saying, back in the day, we used to have real fun. It's not going to be these kids that turn around.
Wait a minute. I
Uh-huh.
read recently that the
Uh-huh.
highest demographic of sexually transmitted diseases is nursing homes. So I think there's still some partiers in there. You know,
Good.
I think that we're underestimating the older generation by saying that. True story. The highest percentage of STDs is coming from nursing homes.
Actually, in the United States,
'Cause they don't give a fuck.
geographically, the villages.
Yeah, like the villages.
Florida?
Yeah, well, those are nursing homes.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Assisted living.
That's where my parents live.
Oh,
They're not participating in that. And my aunt and uncle happen to be ministers. They also are not participating in those
Oh,
activities.
yeah, no.
But people are lighting it up. I talked to my mom the other day, and, she's got all kinds of medical compromises, and she's just a fucking train wreck on wheels. But she goes out into the stores and whatnot, and, she's
But
half
she's a
of 'em-
minister?
No, not my mother. Oh, no. She does a lot of preaching, but she's
But your
not a
mom
min-
lives in the villages.
Yes, my mom and dad.
So walking around the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, well they have town centers down there.
All right.
So they all get in the town centers. That's where all the bars and restaurants are, and they have a band almost every single night
Oh, shit.
in a bandstand, and they just party every single night.
Wow.
You can't believe it. You're like, what?
That kind of party?
Yeah. Without the viable soup parts.
Oh, Mikey. You deserve that. 2 of them, you
Soup parts.
I was actually sitting here going, I wonder if I could go the whole show without crashing Mike. I don't think so.
I'm not gonna let that.
No,
happen.
you can't. Something funny happened yesterday, though.
Oh,
I
yeah?
gotta tell you about.
What's that?
So I was here at the Cloud Lounge, and if some of you guys don't know, but the Liquid Cloud Lounge is under attack from Andrew Hitler. And on Sunday is our last day of the ability to sell e-liquid to consumers who have used this as a viable smoking cessation tool. And he is banning all of e-liquid flavors in the entire state of New York starting on the 17th. So we got a couple of days left. And, I've been here at the lounge because we're converting it. And I told you a little bit about what we're doing. We got smoothies and coffees. We're doing Death Wish coffee. And we're bringing in some kava drinks, which are going to be fun and euphoric. And then we're also going to be doing some gourmet grilled cheese sandwiches. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
Grilled cheese.
It's the same reaction.
That's right.
Anyway, so I was here and I was doing some work and I was getting, I'm just prepping everything. I got auctions going off tonight to buy Alec Nude's, refrigeration and equipment and stuff. Anyway, I'm walking out the door, right, and I'm standing on the porch. Sure. And as I'm standing on the porch, I see this mid-50s, early 60s guy walking down that little narrow patch of grass we have, that 4-foot strip that runs along the side of the house between the parking lot and the house, the building that we're in. So I look over, and I see he's carrying a folded-up cardboard box. And he starts laying it down on the ground in front of his car. And I say to him, hey, buddy, all right? And he looked a little older, so I would have given him a hand if need be.
Right.
And he kind of ignored me. And then he started kind of kicking the cardboard box with his feet, right?
Okay.
And I'm going...
Did he put up a mailbox?
No, no. He put his hands to his head and he went. He was praying to Allah. It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's Ramadan, and I'm not making fun of his religion. I mean, that's dedication.
You just didn't.
I was caught off guard, and I'm like, whoa, why? I'm kind of hoping it's a little good luck stuff when it,
Yeah, who knows?
That's what I was like. Hey, man, throw a little Allah in the building, would you?
That's right.
I don't know if it splatters or not, but if you have an opportunity, man, throw some over here.
There's a lot of things in your life that do splatter.
That's right.
In fact, most of the show was fucking based upon that.
Oh yeah, shit splatters. Yeah.
That's right. really helpful for the poor McRib who has joined us.
Yeah, so we have.
Hello.
No, hold on a second. I can turn you back on, baby.
Oh my God, your food smells delightful.
Oh, I know. She went over to Dogtown.
Have
That
some
little
fries,
snot.
please.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna sit here and drool in my lap.
No, you
Wow.
don't need to
So,
drill it. It's okay. It's yours.
welcome back to the show, Riblette.
Thank
Right,
you.
you're gonna have
She just said,
Hello.
"Can I eat on the air, Dad? Can I eat on the air?" Yes, that's what you hear her doing. Yeah, you can eat on the air. I don't
Keep
care.
talking.
The people don't notice, but I got to tell you that smell from those hot dogs and the French fries is paralyzing. That
bad.
smells good.
That hot
Awesome.
dog looks like a work of art.
It is a work of art. I mean, they have the nicest hot dogs on the planet.
There's a reason. It's a dog town, right?
It
Right.
is. That's all it is hot dogs on garbage plates. You can get cheeseburger garbage
But
plates, but yeah.
Just to explain the way this hot dog looks,
Oh yeah.
it
I don't
is
know.
in an oversized bun,
Yeah, it's a French roll cut in half and then slit down the middle.
and it is lightly toasted
It's slightly toasted.
and has a big fat hot dog in it.
Veggie dog.
Yeah, a veggie. Well, yeah.
Anyone can eat there,
Yeah. And
Oh, there
well,
you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
right?
And
But
it
then you
doesn't
put-
really matter when
Then
it
you
comes
put
to hot
chili
dogs.
and onions and what did you put on top of that? Chili and onions?
It's a Caribbean wild dog, so it has I think Jamaican
Ooh.
relish, whatever that means.
Ooh, Jamaican
Jamaican
brown.
A little
gravy.
spice.
Yeah, a little spicy,
Um,
and then onion, raw
And
onion.
the onions
Yeah.
the onions are raw and they're cut, they're diced nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It usually
yeah.
has cheese on it, cheddar cheese, but I realized I'm lactose intolerant recently, so none for me.
None for you. So
None.
veggie and lactose,
Yeah.
and
And truthfully, in a hot dog, you never knew it was in a hot dog anyway, so you can eat vegan. It doesn't fucking matter. I mean,
yeah,
typically, a hot dog is made up of like hooves and shit.
lips and
anyway.
assholes.
Yeah, I mean,
You're just-
so it's not like you're.
It's like, what are we gonna do with this bucket of assholes? Let's grind it up and make hot dogs.
That's right. So maybe the way to go is vegan on hot dogs.
Yeah, I know. Really.
At least we came from somewhat clean sources.
Not really.
No, not well. Well, I'm just trying to be
See,
positive.
I don't really eat a hot dog that often because I know they're made from lips and assholes.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, you can't eat fast food either because now my cousin Keith, he lived down in New York City. He's out in Chicago now, and he was doing research for Wall Street firms doing commodities exchanges, right?
Oh shit.
So he was doing all kinds of things, trying to study the trends and watch
Right.
the market. And one of the things that he was doing research on was eyeballs, cows' eyeballs. Or a
Okey-dokey.
commodity that's traded because
There's some culture that's
no, it's not the culture, it's ours. Because
Oh, boy.
with FDA, you're allowed up to 15% beef regrind, which are testicles and eyeballs,
okay.
and they trade them on Wall Street. I'm like, what are you researching now? You got any stock tips for me? That fucking beer already went to my head. Anyway, so I said, you got any stock tips for me? And he goes, buy regrind. And I'm like, what's
Oh,
regrind? And he went in details to tell me, eyeballs and testicles. Grind it right
Eyeballs
up and put it in your McDonald's hamburger, brother. Oh, yeah. That's what gives it that salty flavor.
This sounds like an episode of Fear Factor
Well, yeah, if you're eating them.
or Dave Chappelle.
Or
Oh my
Why-
God, his best. I love this stuff. It's so good. Oh my God, some of his best shows was him when he was playing the homeless man, and he was on the Fear Factor, and he's sitting there, and they're like, and you're gonna have to chomp into this large buffalo's penis. And he's covering it with hot sauce, like, "Well, this is so good. We want some," and he's just going on and on. He was
when are you
fantastic.
going to
thought it was
learn?
funny.
When are you going
I
to
know.
learn
I
that you
know.
can't regurgitate?
Uh-huh.
You can't regurgitate a comedian's bits. You just can't
I'm
do it.
paying homage.
You are
I didn't-
horribly.
Horribly, yes. Well, because I
Horribly.
have no memory. I'm only paraphrasing. That is my life.
Yeah, but paraphrasing a joke is never
Well, it wasn't
funny.
a joke. It was
A
a
bit.
scene. Yeah, it was a bit. I
There's
was
Mike's
recalling
joke.
it more for my own
Yeah.
edification and entertainment than yours.
I was on Mike's side, but now I'm on yours.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I laugh, then you're
And then you
right.
realize, oh god damn it,
Yeah.
Oh,
this
God
is
damn
I
it.
butchered
this
it.
is
Totally.
going this is going nowhere again.
Totally.
Yeah, it's all right, Mike. That's
It's
what you're.
all right.
Hey, man, are you kidding? That's why you're here.
Yeah, just keep doing your best.
Thicken up the skin.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
No, you may not. See, now that's when you're good. See, when you just pull a one-liner out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you try to recite, Bill Burr,
Yeah.
it's just not
I
funny.
usually don't try to. I don't try to tell jokes because that is not good.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna tell a joke, that is the joke itself.
Yes, yes,
the
and it's usually it's always accompanied with this.
It is the mistelling of a joke. So if I'm out with my wife and we're in social company and I think of a joke, I say to my wife, "Hey, honey, could you tell them that joke about X, Y, or Z?" Because she's the joke teller. She has Irish lineage, and I do believe that there is some kind of level of
storytelling.
That's why we're so
storytelling.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think that.
that's-
I
that's-
get it.
Yes, you
I
guys
get
have
it.
that.
All right. So speaking of stories, this one might turn me into a fucking mental patient because but I gotta tell you. So you know that because we're business owners, we qualify for the $600 relief that they're giving to everybody that's on unemployment.
Yes,
You know, they
that
got the additional $600. It's called
and constant abuse. Yes.
it's called like a PUA loan, right? It's a pandemic assistance. Okay.
I'm with you.
So I'm eligible for $600 a week, and I wasn't going to look into it because, well, I started looking into it, and it was just such a nightmare. And now it looks like it's going to last a little longer, and things are tight. So I started about 7 weeks ago trying to get through the system just to see if it was available, see what I had to do, see what it was all about, you know, because I'm applying for some SBA loans and those types of things. Anyway,
Right.
so Cuomo has been our honorary first place Stoopid.
Yes.
And I think he's directly responsible for the coordination that's going on inside the unemployment
could be.
website.
Yeah, maybe it's the same people that are running unemployment in New York State.
Yeah, that is the same people. But I got to tell you, so the website itself, I have to set up a new account. They said there is. So when I originally went on there, they said that you have an account established with that email
You should have told them, just check with the NSA. They've got plenty of stuff on me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Probably all my passwords and everything.
Yeah, you
just
don't
pick
need
the
to know.
normal one.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so I ended up having to set up a new account, and then they said you had an email is already attached to this account. You already have an account because I have the business account on
That's
that
right.
email address.
Right.
So I said okay, and I set up a new account, set up a new password, set up everything, and they said okay.
Ready to go. Good things are coming.
Yeah. Okay. Log in. So I go to log in. I circle back around. Now this is over the course of about 2 days, and it's
Okay.
sending me through figure eights, right? So I gotta reset my pass or no. So I try to log in with the username that they gave me. I log in, username, password not found. Okay. So I reset the password. The password was I had two choices. I could answer their questions, or I could have an email reset. So I just chose the easier, what I thought was path of least resistance.
Right.
The email. So I click on the email.
Maybe
send it.
I've forgotten.
Maybe I forgot. Whatever. So they give me it says fill in your email address and send it to us, and we'll send you a password reset. Okay, fine.
Right.
So I get that done, right, and I wait 4-5 hours for the email to come back to me. So it finally shows up, and I log back in. I click on their link. I end up on the page, reset my password, type it 2 times.
Yeah.
That password was used too recently. You can't use that one. So I have to make up a new password, and all my passwords are essentially the same. But I had a deviate.
ABC 1 2 3.
But if you knew, okay, if that password was used too recently, that would have been the one that I used, which would have been
Yeah.
correct.
No shit.
So anyway,
I might have traveled down this road before.
yeah. So it sucks. It's a shitty road. It's on a yellow brick road.
No, it's not.
It's a potholed Rochester road.
Yes.
Anyway, so I I fill in the new password twice. I answer the 3 questions: mother's maiden name.
Sure.
I won't say it on the air.
No.
Best friend in high school. I won't say that on the air.
Right.
And my first pet's name. I won't say that on the air. But I'll go ahead and say it on the air. Okay. Well, later. I'll get to that.
I'll get to that.
So password is successfully reset. Great. I go back out. I log in, put the username in, and the new password. Password is not accepted. Password is invalid.
And that's when the computer went out the window.
No, I haven't thrown anything yet, but I was getting close.
I would.
Okay.
I'd be there.
All right. So this time I decide not to wait the 4 hours for the password email reset, and I go to the
Chat?
No. They don't give you a chat option. I go to the answer the questions, the security questions to reset my password.
Fair
Mother's maiden name Smith.
Yeah.
Best friend in high school Patrick.
Right.
First animal's name Polo.
Right.
I just answered these questions.
Within the last 30 seconds.
Hit the fucking reset button. Incorrect.
Motherfucker!
I know they were incorrect. I hated those people. Fucking idiots. So now I'm losing my mind. I just close the computer and I've had enough, right?
Yeah.
I'd circle back on it in a couple
Some
days.
things are not meant
Every
for you.
couple of days, I would circle back and
Right.
figure eight back. Now, I
Is it still a steaming pile of shit? Yep.
So-
See you later.
yeah, it's still a steaming pile of shit. So even up to today, it's a steaming pile of shit. And this was 8 weeks ago I started this process. Then a friend of mine comes in here and he says, "No, dude, here's the link to go directly to it. I'm getting the $600 a week, man. You need to do this. It's easy." He sends me the link. I get the link. I put my username in. I put my password in. It accepts it. You are now logged into the New York State
Holy
gov. And I'm like, fuck yes. Hit the continue button. You will be redirected momentarily, it says on the screen.
All right.
Well, momentarily is arbitrary because it was sitting on that screen for 2 days the first time. and I tried it.
That's what government calls progress.
Yeah. And I'm like, how long do I have to sit here and look at this? And I left the computer open and I left it on there literally for 2 days straight. I tried it on my phone, I tried it on my laptop, I tried it on my tablet, I tried different directions.
2:39 a.m. You know?
Well, okay, so today.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So today I roll into, because I try like every morning. I wake up, I check my email, I check my bank account, and I check my
Like playing a lotto.
It is. Well, so today I log in and guess what I got? I got an error message saying that there is a problem. There's a problem with the system. We're doing regular maintenance.
No kidding.
If you have a claim, call this number.
Uh-oh.
I got a phone number. Call between 7:30 and 7:30. Cool. I get up, I take a shower, I go downstairs, I make a pot of coffee. You know, I sit there and I sip on my coffee. I check on my auctions. I'm doing some other things, follow up on some emails. Oh, look, it's 7:33. Push the button, dial the number.
Right.
Please call back between 8 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. And I'm like, so I wait another half an hour.
That's you know what? That's like Charlie Brown and Lizzie just pulled the fucking football.
Oh no,
away.
no! I got a football. Oh wait, no, that's not a football. That's not a football. It is 8:03, and I call back, and it is a 1-minute message saying, "We thank you for calling the New York State Department of Gov, whatever the fuck it is, Department of Labor." And we've updated our system, so you will be getting a phone call if your application is in process. They will call you. Don't give your information to any strangers. Blah blah blah. We are experiencing high call volumes. Click. Just hangs up. No. Wait. It doesn't say we're experiencing high call volumes. It says the best way to apply for unemployment is to go to newyorkstate.gov. Click. They tell me to go back to the website. And I'm like, you sons of bitches.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what that reminds me of? Hey, look, kids, Big Ben.
Yeah.
Hey, look, kids, Big Ben. You know?
Anyway,
Oh,
so
my God.
I call back, but 1 o'clock in the afternoon today because it was slow, and I spend 45 minutes on the phone.
With a person?
Nope. Doing my application via phone.
No.
They're allowing me to do it. I'm answering the yes or no questions. I'm getting
Okay.
my application processed.
Okay.
We will need to transfer you to a specialist to finalize your...
No, don't let me go.
Well, this is in the phone prompt system. I'm talking to a
Well, I
machine
got it,
at
but
this
you're
point.
making progress.
And he's asking me all kinds of questions. If I'm male, am I female?
Yeah.
If I'm, U.S. citizen, if I left the country, did I work
Right.
outside the country? All these other fucking questions. It took 45 minutes.
Wow.
So I get through to that. We're going to transfer you to a specialist who's going to assist you further in completing your application. Great. We're experiencing high call volumes. Click.
Where's the gun sound?
Yeah, I know, right? That's exactly what I need. Where is it? Oh, I didn't even know.
It's like
Yeah. So I waited another hour and a half or so, and I decided I'd call back again. This time I skipped a lot of the prompts
this
because
like
I got
them
them.
fucking
I
episode.
got them memorized at this point, so I can bypass.
Right.
Now my application is in. So the application is in. I have you completed your application? Yes, 2, 1, whatever the number was.
Sure.
Transfer me. Hi, this is Kendra from the New York Star. What? Human being?
Kendra.
Oh my God.
It's such a beautiful.
You're
name.
alive. I'm at a loss. Okay. So she asked me more questions.
Sorry, I'm a Department of Labor virgin. I've never spoken to a human being.
So I finally get through with her. She says, "Your claim. When was the last day you worked?" And I gave her the date. She said, "Okay, no problem." Well, okay, March 16th. Right, it was the last day we were allowed to be open, so technically that's the last day I worked.
Right.
And then she then she asked me a few more questions. She says she was real pleasant, and I was trying to be really nice to her to see if she could help me.
Right.
And she says, "Okay, did you fill out the PUA loan assistance agreement? Which is you're looking to borrow some money, or not borrow, but you have to fill out this."
Yeah.
I said no. She says, "I can transfer you right now."
Oh, no, Kendra.
So now what they want to do is they want to validate that I have not worked. When was every single week? I get into the week of March 27th, which would have been the third weekend, and they're asking the same questions over and over again. Did you work? How many hours did you work? Did you work for the government? Did you get laid off? The same series of questions over and over and over again. And I was talking to Cheech the Bear over here, and other people were here, and I was like, "What?" And I'm like, these two guys walk in with ski masks on, and I'm going, "Guys, you're gonna have to bear with me because that is an invalid answer." And then I don't know the question,
Oh my God.
and I'm like, 0, that is an invalid answer.
Fuck.
0, that it is invalid answer.
No.
You've had 3 invalid answers. This
Kendra!
call is terminated.
No, Kendra.
He screamed. He
Help
yelled.
me.
He was so mad.
Oh my God.
I had to
So
walk out of the
close.
room a little bit.
I
Holy
was so close.
Oh my God.
So close.
So close.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing you were there to provide moral support.
I have to go.
No, we're gonna play a game.
There's a bathroom downstairs.
Spencer and Bailey are downstairs.
You have to take a shit
No,
already?
No, yeah, my 2 shits are downstairs.
No,
Spencer and Bailey.
no. You told me you give me a half an hour, and I planned a game for us. So we're gonna play right now because it's time for 7 Stupid Questions, the absurd edition.
Oh.
So
Can I make them come up?
Yeah, please.
All right.
Oh yeah. Well, it's about to get interesting. Okay.
1,
I am-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I am
7.
staring
1, 2,
at a
3, 4,
basket
5, 6,
of
7.
French fries. I had one, and I've managed.
Just
for-
eat those, Mikey.
I've managed for 9 minutes not to touch them. They literally have a small voice calling to me.
All right, so apparently the Riblette ran downstairs to Mike is stuffing his face. He's like, "All right, there's a pause. I don't have to talk. I can jump in here onto these fries."
Oh yeah. Oh, those are most excellent.
Here, take your carts. Come over here and get your carts.
Potatoes are proof that God loves us.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, hand these down to Mike, please. Thanks, baby.
He's pre-picked them. The worst cards in the entire fucking deck.
No, I didn't. I didn't
Thank you.
pre-pick anything. Again, I'm trying to make this game interesting. So I did go through and I did pick out some the question cards. I did
good.
go through
Good.
because the double question ones give us all agita. It makes us have fits. So
Yeah.
we're not going to do that. So we play a game called 7 Stupid Questions. You get one. I'm going to read the card. You're going to read the answer, and I'm going to vote on it, and we're going to see who wins. Okay.
Oh, it's not like a mystery.
It's not like a mystery. So we do it a little differently here on the Stupid Humans Internet Talk Show, and people know this. You've been listening to the show, haven't you? All right. Question number 1.
A little slow on the uptake there.
Oh yeah, of course it is. All right. So this one is: it's the 21st century. A woman shouldn't have to apologize for blank.
Oh.
It's the 21st century. A woman shouldn't have to apologize for blank. Cheech?
I'd have to say having no legs, just toes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's a problem.
All right. Question number 1. It's the 21st century. A woman shouldn't have to apologize for
Sword play.
Sword play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
First one to the bear.
Yeah,
First
thank
one
you.
to Cheech the bear. Mike has never won at this game, for the record.
I bet.
So.
It's
All
a
right.
double-barreled McRib gun.
This one's easy. This one's easy. Question number 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blank.
Oh.
Exclamation point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blank. Exclamation point. Go ahead.
Oh. None of your damn business.
None of your damn business. Mikey? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Preparing my asshole for sex.
The faint whisper at the end.
All right. Well, Mikey wins that one because he's
That was
prepared
good.
his asshole for sex.
That's right. Well, you don't want to get unprepared in a situation like that.
I'm not. Okay, so on that note, we're going to move on to question number 3. It's tied 1-1. We got 1-1. All right. You can call me David Copperfield because I'm about to make blank disappear. You can call me David Copperfield because I'm about to make blank disappear.
I don't have a good card for this.
Is that the answer?
Technically.
No, you got to use a card.
Oh.
You have okay. We'll go to Mikey. You
Yeah.
can call me David Copperfield because I am about to make blank disappear. What's blank?
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers disappear.
I'm
Well-
taking away your hope
That's right. That's right. Well,
and your ability to think.
we could talk about this one for hours. Holy shit!
My only
I'm about to make.
fresh air with Terry Gross disappear. I don't know what that is. It's my only noun.
Terry Gross is a big black actor, isn't he?
No, that's Tyler Perry.
No, Terry Gross is also.
He's the big guy from America's Got Talent, or he's like the host for America's Got Talent, or one of those
Oh,
shows.
he's in Fridays?
He's huge. He's a big guy.
Was he the big dude in Fridays with the
No,
wand-
that's Tiny Lister.
Oh, okay. He's
Yeah,
got the
but
wandering eye.
I'll pull him up on the big screen.
Oh.
Oh, you're thinking of Terry Crews.
Is it Cruz?
Yeah, it's not Terry.
Oh, I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm going with Hopes and Prayers are a shot. So, Mike, you're back in the lead for the first time ever, I think.
Oh,
Wow.
There's a chance.
All right, times have changed, girlfriend. You want to meet people in New York, you got to be down for blank. Times have changed, girlfriend. If you want to meet people in New York, you've got to be down for blank. And you're from New York, so what do you got?
I'll just say it. Accusing a powerful man of sexual assault.
Okay, so you got to be down for accusing a powerful man of sexual assault. Okay, not funny.
Not funny at all. It's
Not
quite
funny.
serious, actually.
Yeah, hey, these you
Hey,
get what you
sometimes
get the
you
cards you dealt, kiddo.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
but life. This is a
Pretty
life
ass
lesson
cards.
right here.
That's
Life
right.
lesson.
They were doing
Shit
a
hand.
mixture of
Life lesson.
The people who did this were doing a mixture of mescaline and probably dope. Sure.
Times have changed, girlfriend. If you want to meet people in New York, you got to be down for.
Uncut daddy dick.
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's sake,
God.
3-1. And my child's here, so I'm so glad she didn't get that card.
Yeah, me too.
That's
That would have been
disgusting.
awkward.
Oh, for crying out
I
loud.
wouldn't want to say that.
No, you're like, There's nothing in the world that will make me read this card.
Yeah, yep. I don't care
I
about how
fucking
funny
quit.
it is. All right, question number 5. What's up, YouTube? User Dan the Man wanted to see blank. So here we go.
God damn it.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Mike's previous answer could have fit. What's up, YouTube? User Dan the Man wanted to see blank. So here we go. Mikey P, you're in the lead, 3-1. What do you got?
Big beefy baseball boys.
Big beefy baseball boy. Say it in your sexy voice, fucker.
Big beefy baseball boys.
What is that?
So here we go.
Uh,
What's up, YouTube? User Dan the Man wanted to see This is where you read a card. I'm
they're
pointing.
all so shit. Licking the toilet as mistress commands.
That's pretty funny, actually. So we got Mike in his sexy voice going, beefy baseball boys. Is that what it is? Beefy?
Big, beefy baseball boys.
Or you got licking the toilet as mistress commands.
Yes.
I like that.
So
one.
here we go. I do too. 3-2. 3-2.
Oh, great.
All right. We're down to the last two cards. All right. Hopefully you can, well, let's see. You got, all right, let me get my gangster on. 1, 2, 3 into the foe. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the blank. 1, 2, 3 into the foe. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the, and rhyming counts.
NRA.
Ours are equal quality.
What do you got?
Take it off. Start off. What do I say?
1,
What's the phrase?
2, 3 into the foe. I'm gonna toss it to you.
Yes.
Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the.
Deja vu.
Oh, that's much better. At least
No, it's not.
Is deja vu.
Really?
Is deja vu. That's 1, 2, 3 into the foe. Snoop Doggy Dogg is the. It's tied 3-3.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Yeah, the
I
NRA.
don't think I earned
As
that.
much as you support the organization, Mike, I can't give you that card.
I know.
All right, this is an easy one, and you should have one card left.
I have 2, so you gave me too many cards, or you don't have enough question cards.
Did you
No,
put-
I
did
have
you
enough
put a
question
card
cards.
down
This
each
is
time?
it's 3-3. All right, well, you're at an advantage, and you need it because you have not won ever. Okay.
Maybe I did read that one. I can't remember.
Why
A little senile.
did the chicken cross the road?
Leading children around with a magical flute.
Love that.
That's good. That's good.
It fits.
Yours is probably
does fit.
better. The look on your face says it's
He thinks he's
better.
got a sleeper. It's like Holden.
Maybe.
It's like Holden Bowers when you're playing euchre.
Yeah.
He's like he just
Yeah.
kicked the cat look on his
Yeah.
face. He's like, I
Yeah.
got this. I got
That's
this.
right, I got
All
this.
right. Why did the chicken cross the road, Mikey?
Your mouth.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, Mikey, I got to tell you, you still.
No.
God
damn
it.
No, I think no. I like the committee says that he won that one.
That-
That's
it's
fine.
not- okay,
the
it's not a
delivery was
committee.
great.
It's not committee.
It's like a your mom joke. It's not supposed. Your mouth.
Your mouth. Yeah,
That's
no.
right.
That was- I say
no,
you won.
Mike. No,
Thank you.
That was very good.
No,
I appreciate that.
He did his best. What is he supposed to do?
Lose again.
He's trying to keep my record perfect.
Yeah, I mean, we want our guests to feel special, and you know what, Bear, you are a special person.
Oh,
I love you so much. You have the biggest heart. You're the kindest soul, and a sense of humor that's unparalleled.
Yeah.
I got to tell you one
That's
story.
true.
I'm going to tell you one story. Then I'm going to let her go because she's got friends waiting for her. Okay, so perfect child, just perfect. Very little resistance, very little attitude, very little bullshit,
Mhm.
and there was really no problems. Okay,
Right, because you were actually the teenager in that relationship.
No question. No
Yeah.
question.
My
Yes.
father was
By
a
the time she was
13-year-old
in
boy
8th
and
grade, she
still
was
is.
older than me. I get that. Okay. But I get a phone call. Dad, I got pinched for skipping class today at school.
Whoopsie.
I'm like, what did you do? She goes, but Dad, before you get mad at me, I have detention. I said, yes. She says, but before you get mad at me, you have to know it's the exact 30-year anniversary of the same day the Breakfast Club had their detention. And I'm like, you did the research on that? Ah, fuck it. You're okay.
I love it.
Yeah, I did too.
Totally excusable.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, well, what did you do? And she's like, well, they had this all-day concert and bands were playing all day long
Oh,
in this
Jesus.
It
competition.
was at my school. It was at the high school.
Yeah, during the day, all day long, all the bands were
Oh.
playing, and the kids had to go to class, and if they had a free period, they could go down and see the bands. Well, the free period didn't align with the bands that her friends were playing in, so she
Bolted.
ditched math class or something, and
Oh,
But
dude,
The
you
only
and I.
reason I got in trouble was because the next day I was like, oh my god,
Admitted
I'm
it.
so sorry that I skipped class. I'll do whatever it takes to make it up to you. And he's like, you skipped class? I didn't know that you were gone.
Oh.
And he's like, well, I guess you
yeah.
have detention now, you stupid,
shit.
Oh.
you little shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, but now you got a cool story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a cool story. She probably never tells it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my
all
for
story.
you. That's for
Yeah,
you.
that's my story.
Eventually, all stories are told multiple times to the point where
They
the
get
other
old.
person you're with says, "Yeah, you've already told me that one
I do that all the time.
15
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
times."
Yeah, I've already heard that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Pardon
thanks.
me.
Okay,
Sorry to
please
burp
stop
into the
talking
mic.
about that.
You're like, well, just shut up because you love me and listen
Yeah.
again.
Well, you know,
Just
with-
laugh along.
you
please.
know, it's
That's right.
Please, I'm begging you, just laugh this time.
That's right. My soul needs some water, please.
No, I don't have that problem with Kelly. I don't have
Nourish
that.
it.
We you know,
Yeah.
4 years together, and I don't have that problem. The only thing I hear repeatedly is,
Kelly sleeping.
yeah. Oh, there she goes.
That's why
Goddamn
she's
Kelly.
only heard she's only heard 50% of every story you've ever told. Because you put her in.
That's Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, gasping for air. You know what I did the other day? I took a picture of her sleeping with her legs in sit-up position, and her head's
Oh,
her
that's
arms
right.
are over her head,
That's right. You
and
said
and
she
she's
does
like,
this.
and she rolled over and she's like, "Good morning," and I'm like, I hold up the picture and she goes, "Is that really me sleeping like that?" I'm like, "Yes, that's
Who
really
the
you."
fuck do you think it is?
I'm like, "Are you getting ready to do sit-ups?" And she goes, "No, I'm laying on the beach." I'm like, "Yep, you actually are."
Man, that
Yeah,
sounds like
that's what she's
that's
dreaming
good sleeping.
about. Yeah, she's dreaming about sleeping on the beach. So,
oh man.
I know, whatever.
Oh Jesus.
I'm gonna go.
I know. I love you. Thank
I
you for
love you.
coming in. I appreciate
Adios.
you.
Good to see you.
I love
to
having
see
you
you as
here.
well.
It's great to share a laugh with you.
It is a
Right.
great.
Please
it's great
take
to laugh at you.
Please take the demon French fries with you, please. It's not.
Mike's
fair.
watching this girlish figure.
I am, and it's not a good sight.
Yeah, round is a shape.
That's right. Round is a shape, motherfucker.
That's right. Round is a shape. Oh my God, Mikey! What else? You got to talk to me about something.
Oh, as this whole COVID thing just winds along, I feel that my social skills are starting to take a hit.
Yeah.
When I actually am around a human being that's not you, because you're one of the few human beings I've seen outside of my beautiful family.
Just in case they're listening.
Yeah. Just in case you're listening, I love you all. I'm sorry for whatever it was I did that's made you bitter. But yeah, I mean, even talking to buddies, there are some moments where it kind of occurs to me, I almost step outside of myself and I'm like, I think I'm supposed to say something here.
Well, you know
Like,
what I found is really
fuck.
what I found is I'm looking at girls' asses a lot more now
Yeah.
because I can't see their faces, and I'm like judging them on their sexuality alone. I mean, it's it. I mean, I'm just a horrible person, but you know,
I get it, though.
I don't know if that's some kind of there's got to be some kind of science behind it, but I can't see their. They did that
Yeah.
whole show, Dating in the Dark, so it might be, the kind of you get to know.
No,
a
you're
person.
right. Well, and here's the thing. There's a dude I follow on YouTube. It's called Real Style, Real Men, Real Style. Antonio Centenary, I think it is. He's an ex-Marine. He does all the style stuff. He's fucking great dude, super cool entrepreneur. And he actually talked about this the other day. And he said that now that everybody is having to wear masks, what we wear and how we present ourselves is everything.
Oh yeah.
Because you can't smile. People can't see your expression. They can't. You take away a lot when you can't see somebody's face. I mean, you are taking away a lot.
Oh yeah.
Of our clues.
Sure.
How we interact with
Facial
people.
gestures and the text
Everything.
and
The kindness.
smile. Yeah, everything.
The kindness, meanness,
Yeah.
untrustworthiness, whatever.
I'm not making any friends with my mask. Then is what you're saying.
Yeah. No.
All right.
I love your mask.
Let me describe my
Fucking
mask.
love
It's
it.
like it lights up too. I don't know if you saw that. or
No,
not.
I didn't. It's
Yeah,
got lights.
It's got lights. Yeah. So I bought this. It's like a motorcycle's mask. It's for motorcycle riders, and it's got a hard, not a hard plastic, but like a vinyl plastic, flexible plastic. Face piece, and behind it, it's got LED lights, but it's a smiling venom mouth. You know what I mean, with the fangs and the blood and and I found rubber tongues on Amazon. I know, right? I just typed in there rubber tongues, and there they were, 2 for $5.98. I'm like, yep, sold.
Fucking love capitalism, baby.
I know. Who makes rubber tongues? Same guy-
Apparently, someone.
Yeah, I wonder how many they sell. But I got to tell you, I super glued mine onto the face of this mask, and I'm walking through stores and I'm pulling it and snapping it back onto the mask because I'm pulling it out like 6, 8, 10 inches and letting it snap back.
Right.
I scared a kid in dollar store the other day. I just looked at him with my eyes all crazy looking, and his tongue was wagging at him.
Come on, Billy.
And then I walked,
Leave that man alone, or whatever the hell it is.
and then I walked down an aisle and I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff and went, mine. Mine.
You just
mine.
licked it?
Yeah, with the fake tongue. I just touched it. I touched
Mine.
it. Mine. It's mine.
Mine.
That's like when you want a donut. Your brothers.
That's right.
You lick the donut. And
Mine.
This one's mine.
My children
I'll
have
eat it
done
later.
that.
Yeah, I'll eat it later.
They've actually done that. Mine. Like,
Oh yeah.
but
Poor
you know
little
what?
Kid.
For
He was about
dads,
6.
don't give a fuck. You're like, mine? Oh, fuck you. You can look at both sides.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
lick the sprinkles off because I don't want those anyway.
Because I'm dad tough.
That's right.
I'm dad tough like that. You can't fucking phase me.
Yeah, that's right.
The only thing that'll phase me is if we don't have any creamer.
I know. That's where I gotta
Then
stop
shit's
on the way
gonna fall
home.
apart.
Well, but it's getting rebuilt, so looks like we're going to open phase 1 this Friday, 2 days from today, which will
Yeah.
be 1 day from when you hear this podcast, which is going to be great, And I'm hoping that we move through this and we come out the other side in a month and everything's open. It would be nice to have a concert, or it would be nice to go outside and
Be a human
go to
being.
a bar. It might be nice to go to the Liquid Cloud Lounge. Actually, it's
Yeah.
going to be the Cloud Lounge Cafe.
Yes.
We're going to be broadcasting high and live above the clouds at the Cloud Lounge Cafe. Yeah, because we have to restructure everything and
Where the magic happens.
yeah, it's magic for all 4 of you.
That's right.
So it's it's going to be an interesting next couple of weeks, because if we continue to go down, we continue to
Right.
circle the downward spiral of non-infected people,
Right.
then we're going to be open and we'll be able to go do some fun stuff.
That
What are
would
the
be-
kids doing up here?
That would be awesome.
Spencer, you suck. We have an international rock star in the house. I mean, the man was in London when the coronavirus popped off,
Oh fuck.
and he's too bashful to come on the air. He's absolutely too bashful to come on the air. He's
That's
up
a
here
true-
watching.
But a lot of genius rock stars.
Man, get
are
over here,
like
put the cans on for 2 minutes. Just say hi to your fans. All right.
in
Yeah,
London.
and tell us how we can find you, because put the headset. Yeah, put those on. See, that's all you needed there.
Oh,
Now,
this is nice.
yeah, see. Welcome, Spencer.
Fun.
I'm
Thanks.
so glad you came.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
All right, so tell us where you were when all this stuff popped off.
I was in London.
Yeah.
We just finished our tour with Baby Rose. It was like our last show, and I was supposed to be there until like March, but I kind of had to come back.
Yeah.
Super early.
Yeah. Or you'd have got stuck there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they would have stopped traveling. You would have been stranded, which
Definitely.
isn't horrible.
Yeah.
It's not the worst, but then again,
Yeah, being
It
away
wouldn't
from
have been
home.
bad.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be there for the whole month anyway, so I was like, kind of hoping I could stay, but it just seemed like not good enough.
What's the name
Yeah.
of your band?
Spencer. Just
Spencer. Just his name.
Spencer.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. He's
What kind of-
phenomenal.
What
He's
kind of
really-
music is it?
It's like kind of hard for me to describe. Like I sing, so it's like kind of R&B, but I also like take a lot of influence from like hip hop and like jazz and stuff,
Cool.
and like indie music, I guess.
So you're mixing it up.
Yeah, trying
Nice.
to.
Yeah,
All right, where
that's
can
the
I
fun
find you?
part.
Anywhere on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, anywhere really.
All right, can I find you on the YouTube?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so give me a second. I'm going to load that up, and I'm going to see if we can't get a little sample of something
Excellent.
that you've done. All right.
Did you get to play a show in London while you were there?
Yeah. So we did like a 7-day tour. We played like this small festival in Norway, and then we hit like Sweden. We did Amsterdam, Netherlands, like Denmark, like a bunch of just European cities. And
I've heard that the Scandinavian countries, like the people are great. music
Yeah.
fans.
they're sick. They're all
Let's read a book. Don't come behind the teacher's desk. It's gonna be so hard.
That's the way we get by. So way we get by.
England, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make our own hand sanitizer.
I'm gonna
It's
teach you how to
international,
give
right?
yourself a self-isolation haircut.
Now, how do I find you on YouTube? Spencer Period, right?
Yeah.
I'll be making my first birthday cake from scratch.
That's a cool hit.
I'd say so. Yeah.
All right, you got anything new coming out?
Yeah, probably in like June. I have like a single, and then I think in the fall I'll be putting out an album, which I'm working on now.
Okay. Did you
Nice.
who did you sign with?
4AD.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it one album deal or you got a multiple deal?
It's 3.
3. Very
Yeah,
cool. Very
yeah.
cool. So, how close are you to completing the first one?
I have like 8 out of 10 of the songs that
Okay.
are like fully done. Just recording in my house. I kind of work better here, so I'm like happy to be in Rochester.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, we're gonna throw this in.
I've been on my lonesome. You call me, and I next morning, I blow you up again. You ain't having it. Nah, you ain't having it. You ain't having it always. You've been running around my mind all night, babe.
It's a very cool video, man. Is this back in Brooklyn?
Yeah. It's actually the
It's a little bit. Yeah. Very cool, man. That model you got working with you, man. She's sexy. Wow. This is a professional video. This is beautiful, man. This is this is very, very, very cool. Very cool. I love the music. Actually, true story. It isn't a very good story, but my morning ritual is I usually I sit on the throne of creativity and I open up my phone and I hit my Google. I just hit the green the G and I open it up and it opens up my news feed and it's all kinds of stuff. Spencer's new hit. It just says listen to Spencer's new hit on YouTube and I'm like, holy shit! I know this fucking kid. Yeah. So I was dancing on the toilet.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
That's gonna get in rotation for me. I like it because it sounds earthy. Like I can hear the jazz influence in there, and I like the loose drums. I like that a lot. And then the overdub. It's super chill.
Mike's an old rock star. He plays in a band called Double Down. He's been performing since he was a puppy.
What do you play?
I play guitar.
Okay, fire.
Yeah, used to do some singing. I do backup singing now.
Yeah.
It's too much damn work.
Hey,
to
you can
play
pick the
guitar
banjo a
and
little
sing.
bit.
I can play the banjo.
You can probably play anything you put your mind to.
Yeah, piano.
Yeah.
I heard
Skin
you ran
flute.
into Luke.
I did. He came in the other day.
Yeah, I heard he played.
Yeah,
A little bit.
that's right. He says, I'm your daughter's friend. I'm like, okay, fine. Pick up the guitar. Or he goes, I'm in Spencer's band. I'm like, you the guitar player? He goes, yeah. I said, pick up the guitar and play. He was like, okay. And this kid is really nervous and he's shy as hell.
But he's sick. He's sick.
But that's
Yeah,
good.
I
though.
bet he is. I bet he is.
It takes a while for guitar play. I mean, I think people don't understand. Maybe you could say, one way or another, Spencer. Well, you're a front man, but
Yeah.
usually musicians are introverts to the
Yeah.
nth degree.
Yeah. You have to be. Because
Yeah.
it takes so much time and dedication to master that
Yeah, I
instrument.
mean, you're woodshedding for years to get decent, unless you're Mozart or something. But you need your front man to be, he or she has to be more than that.
But you didn't start out that way, right? You didn't have confidence in your voice, right? You didn't start singing, did you?
Yeah, no, I used to make like beats in high school. Like I would always like give them to like rappers in my high school or like in the city or whatever. I kind of just started singing because I was like bored with my beats.
Yeah.
But ended up like it's cool because like I never like was voice trained or anything, so it's like cool to like try to explore that and like see all the different things you can do with your
Yeah, yeah.
voice. That's like sick.
Sure.
Yeah, no, and it's I can tell by your tone just sitting here talking to you that there's not a lot of overdub or over mixing on that. It's
Yeah.
you, man. You're
Yeah,
so you can go out and perform live without any effects, and
definitely.
that's cool, man. That's cool. So, do you have any anticipation of when you're going to get back on tour? Are they talking about it at all? Are they giving you any are they giving you any idea?
We were supposed to do some shows. Like I was supposed to do my first like headlining shows in fucking the fall. Like it was supposed to be in May actually, but then we moved it to the fall. I still don't know
Yeah.
if it's like possible. I know that like most like touring acts like totally like shut down touring
Yeah,
for
everything,
like the whole
everything.
year.
Now you did a little gig with opened up for Sade for a couple of gigs, right?
Nah.
Who
I
was it?
I think you're thinking of Baby Rose. That's the girl that we did the Europe tour with.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. What was her name?
Baby Rose.
Baby Rose.
Yeah.
I'll have to hook her up too.
Yeah, she's got like a crazy voice.
Yeah.
Sade.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know why I heard that.
Sade is like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That'd be
Best
great.
music to fuck to.
it is the best fucking music. It really is.
It really is. You know what I mean? Sorry.
You put
man.
that on and the fucking
Oh, yeah.
operator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just light some candles. You're getting laid. Oh, please don't.
Oh my God, she's so fucking delicious. Plus, she's gorgeous.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Absolutely.
She has everything. Her and Lauren Hill.
See, I told you if you came on here, we wouldn't bite.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
All right, so let's do this. Since we can't plug your tour because we don't know when it's going to be,
yeah.
let's plug your YouTube, your Spotify, your SoundCloud, your Instagram. Give
Yeah.
me all your specs.
Well, it's just Spencer on like anything like YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music.
But it's Spencer, period,
Yeah,
right?
Spencer period. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely look it up. I got like automatic, hold it down, like whatever if you're gonna listen to
Nice.
songs.
Yeah.
And then my Instagram is Spencer.
dot period.
Yeah,
the word period.
Spencer dot.
Okay, so
you
they
got to
know.
get around
Yeah.
it.
That's all right. Yeah.
Because some jerk out there had to take Spencer.
Yeah, it's like-
Spencer period. Well, I know we had to go with human stupid.
Right.
We're stupid humans. God damn it.
Right. It's a tough argument to
I
make.
know it's not. It is. No, it's not. Anyway, well,
Well,
dude, I am so glad you came in. I'm fine. You know what? I don't know what you were worried about. I don't know. What, we have fun up here,
You know
man. You could have had a
something.
beer. You could have relaxed. You could have chilled for
I've
the.
done podcasts before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This one's the best one, right?
Yeah. The most inviting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I invited you like 6 fucking times.
You know what?
And then prodded him, and then he still didn't want to show up, and he just happened to show up.
Happened to be
I'll
here.
tell
He
you,
happened to be
you
here.
know
We
what
dragged him up
is
here.
that we need outro bumper music.
I know. We might steal a little of that
Good.
bass that he gave
That
us.
is definitely walking away.
Oh yeah, like
Music.
drop the mic and
Yeah.
just.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
We're
You
not that-
slay and,
That's right.
and move off. I like it. You know what? It's kind of you could, that vibe. I mean, I'm just basing it on one song, but
Yeah.
that is movie vibe.
Yeah.
That is definitely
That
movie
song
vibe.
recently was like put in like a BET show. I don't remember
Was
which
it?
show. It was Boomerang,
Okay,
but it was like it was sick. That was like my first like sync placement. It was like sick.
that's fantastic.
So that yeah, I definitely see like movie vibes or like TV show vibes for sure.
Well, that's how a lot of music's breaking now. That video games.
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
I think I made the song last year or something and like wasn't gonna put it out, but then like my label was like, oh, you can put it in this video game. It's like some like
Sure.
Japanese like soccer game or something. It's sick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the game,
Yeah.
play it, and like be like, oh my god, this is my song.
Now, who negotiates those deals for you? You got a manager, an agent? How does
Yeah.
that work?
So I have a manager and I have my label. My label kind of like they reach out for like sync deals. So 4AD like they can like pitch for like movies or like TV shows, which is what we got, and then the video game next. I'm trying to get in Euphoria though. That's what I want.
Okay.
That's like a sick show, and they have like a really sick soundtrack, and a lot of music like gets discovered through that show too. So that would be like a sick placement.
All right.
like-
So go
It's
ahead.
like the 90210 of
Yeah.
our day.
Yeah.
Because that's where, like, what was his name there? He did Barely Breathing.
I don't
Dylan,
remember.
it was Duncan Cheek. It was a huge hit,
Oh.
and it broke on that show. And that was one of the first times that a show really hit that
Right, but it's-
vibe on
yeah.
a television show.
Right, and
For
but-
movies, it had happened many times.
Yeah.
Right, but now, but that's how Jack White got his shit. I mean, he's in every movie now. Every Marvel movie, he's got a song in it. You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
just,
well, Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits,
Mhm.
old school rocker. That dude has scored shit tons of music. And if you hang out for the credits, man, his music is in there. And Mark Mothersbaugh, who is dude from Devo.
oh,
Whip It.
do you even know who Devo is?
No.
Yeah. Whip It. They wore
Oh,
these
Mike.
freaking red
Flower pots on their head. Yeah, it was back
In the
early
80s.
80s, man. You don't want to know. It's terrible fucking music. It's
Oh.
terrible. It wanted to be punk with new wave.
It was, yeah.
Accents to it.
It was fun.
Awful. It was fun
but,
at the
but
time.
regardless of the fact, that dude, he took that, he leveraged it, and parlayed it into a music. He scored tons of soundtracks.
That's sick.
Oh yeah, and the little baby show. What was that? The little babies crawling around and stuff.
I
They
had no
talked.
idea, Mike.
He did that every piece of music for this cartoon that ran for 6 or 7 years.
That's sick. I'm trying to think if I know.
Yeah. So, how's the label? Are they pushing you on your Are they influencing you to try to change your style, or are they?
No, definitely not. They're like super. Like it was cool because like when I was looking at labels, like there's like definitely a big roster and like a big list of people, but it was like they were like kind of raising their hands the most, and they were like excited. They would like come to my shows, and like their whole thing is they kind of like that I'm like self-produced. Like I like play everything I recorded. I like mix it and everything, and so they were like, this is cool that like you have all of like this different talent in like different areas. Like you should like try to maintain like your sound. So far it's like been like really good for that because like I haven't had to worry about
Yeah.
them trying to like come in and change anything.
That's cool. That's cool. All right, one last question. I'll let you get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. when you hit like 5 multi-platinum albums, are you going to change your name to a symbol? Because you just got the one name now. I wasn't sure what direction. Are you going to be like,
Oh, just
a symbol?
Just change it to a period, and then nothing else.
I just a word of just a marketing word.
Yeah.
You might not want to be known as period.
I've heard that.
That's right. That's all right.
I don't know much about much, but
wow, I mean, what a thrill! Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
You know,
fantastic.
Thank you.
You're the best, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Here's a little bit of his music on his outro, not our outro.
That's right.
To be you.
I'm not going to share the things that are probably going to happen to this music in my house.
Hey, why not? You know, I think that's kind of I think an artist would really appreciate that. I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
If the AVN gave Sade best soundtrack to fuck to, she'd be thrilled by that. I think
she should be.
Well, I mean, maybe not the AVNs.
I love the AVNs.
I know that, but maybe. But if there was a category
for the uninitiated, what are the AVNs?
best bedroom music,
Yeah.
and she got that award, she'd be like, walk up there all strutting, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, all these people fuck.
That's right. Do you think this music makes you want to fuck? Boom! The whole crowd's down.
That's right.
I love it.
I love you guys. Bye. Thank you for coming up. Appreciate you.
Adios.
Be careful. Stay safe. Social distance.
But
Have fun.
don't be distant socially.
Yeah, that's right. Have fun. Well, that was a thrill, right? I mean,
That
come
was
on.
fantastic.
I mean, the kid is amazing. Absolutely
Yeah,
amazing.
he's got talent.
Yeah, 21 years
Holy
old.
God.
Got the whole world by the balls.
Son of a bitch.
Flying over to Europe, doing a half a dozen gigs.
Denmark, Norway, Sweden.
I know, right?
Dude, rock and roll is still 1970 there.
I know.
They had
they
that
love
level of enthusiasm.
Yeah, and he comes out with his New York accent, and the
Yeah.
women probably just throw themselves at him.
Oh my God.
They love Americans.
Oh yeah. They're not holding it against you there, you know. They're like, "Hey."
Well, they do if you're lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're lucky.
They're not charging you $50.
That's
Anyway.
Depends on where you're shopping, dude.
International celebrity, man. That was fun. I'm so glad he made it in,
telling
because
you.
I've been asking him. You know, he's you
Right.
know, he's a good friend of my daughter's. They went to high school together. They live in Brooklyn near each other. They're
Yeah.
you know, she's musically inclined. She plays the bass and the saxophone, and
Okay.
you know, and I don't know if they're working on anything together, but they should be if they're not.
So now he is from Rochester?
Yeah,
originally?
they went to
Okay.
Fairport High School. Yeah, he
Oh,
went to
okay,
Fairport High.
alright.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
that's how they know each other.
yeah, they went to high school together,
Oh,
and
okay. So
you
now
know,
he's up here chilling until this thing blows
yeah,
over.
they they came up in the beginning. I think they probably flew back the beginning of March when all this shit started to hit the fan, and they were going to start closing down the international airports. He came back to Rochester. Hannah was down in the Riblette was down in Brooklyn. With another roommate, and just bored out of her mind because everybody, all of his bandmates, all of his
Right.
friends, all that group of friends, because there's,
Right.
I think there's probably a dozen of them or so down there from Fairport High School, all living in the same 6-block,
That's
neighborhood. Yeah, so
Especially when you're in your early 20s.
it has. It's
you
nice
know.
to have somebody to bounce. You know, making
Yeah.
new friends in New York City is not easy.
Well,
you
and
know,
being able to trust people and stuff. I mean, you've got to learn your ropes, and you got to learn people's games.
yeah.
You know, you really do. I mean, you got to learn how to protect yourself, and it's kind of good that you've got a couple of homies right close by.
Yeah, absolutely,
that you can lean on and not feel like you're so fucking alone. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
That's a thing, man. Being able to stretch out.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm super impressed by what your daughter's done. And going to New York City, even with friends, that's a lot. Oh yeah,
This could be our intro music.
I love it.
Oh yeah. You got to see the video too. It's pretty cool. It's like him walking
Yeah.
down the middle of the street in